Hi, everybody. My name is Manda. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. There is a notifications bell down the corner, and that'll let you know as to when I'm going live. So it's been a very, very busy week. Moving date is getting closer, and I am packing everything that I don't use on a regular basis. And I have found that when I think I'm not going to use something and pack it, guaranteed in a couple days, I'm like, where did that go? And I'm leaving it, and I'm okay with it. um, so I don't know if you noticed, but I got contacts. So that was an interesting experience. Um, I was getting ready for my appointment and got there. And the thing is I have some eye conditions like, oh, I've got glaucoma and then I have AS, which affects the eyes. And so I'm like, listen, I don't need eye care. Like I get my eye care at Harborview. Like I have an ophthalmologist. So all I need is a contact prescription. And he's like, yeah. Okay. I hear from a lot of people that they have these eye conditions. So do you know specifically? And I'm like, I just like rattled it off. I was like, yeah, I know exactly what conditions. And he's like, oh my. And then I start going and he's like, so he's examining my eyes, right? And he shines light. He's like, your eyes dilate differently. I'm like, mm-hmm. And he's like, do your doctors know about that? And I was like, yeah, it's from brain injury. And he's like, oh, that makes sense. So I like totally, I got to be one of those patients. He looked at me, he's like, you'd be good for teaching. I'm like, I've been used for that before. Thank you. And yes, I did my best at being a patient. Let me address some comments. Hi, Marco. Hi, Sandeep. Hi, Blair. I don't like. Hello, I don't like. Hope you are all are doing well. Um, so it's been actually a really busy, really exciting week. We're really coming along on some things on the One Health Clinic side, and it's super exciting. Hello, Monty from California. Hello from Seattle. So today I was going to take this trip, right? And I had it all planned out. Of course I did. I see, and this is why I don't plan things, because like if I plan things, guaranteed something is there. But I had planned a trip to go for me and Rowan to go up towards the Canadian border and just drive along the beaches on the way down. And of course, I had to watch my grand dog. My daughter has a little Chihuahua. I don't know if you've seen her in earlier episodes, but she's a little Chihuahua. She's adorable. But she does better, like if we had to be gone overnight so that she gets to play with Rowan. Hi, Mama Mode. It's nice to see you. And I got your card. Thank you very much. It like totally just made my day. Thank you. Yes, I got my coffee too in my grandma mug, and the kids are doing great. Growing so fast, growing so fast. So yeah, this week has been spent babies, picking stuff up, packing, work. And then this weekend I had to go and pick up some beds for the babies and some other things that I was given as far as household supplies, and got to spend some time with a really good friend. So that was great. Mary, hello from Texas. Hello from Seattle. Um, so super excited, and life has been super busy and I'm loving it. And I don't know if everybody knows this, but my daughter reminded me tomorrow is the first day of spring. And I am just thrilled. And so I've already got my camera prepped, ready to go out and take so many beautiful pictures, but my little spontaneous trip is going to have to be planned a little bit more. And I think that's going to take me probably saying no sometimes. I have a hard time saying no, and that usually takes over any plans that I have. Marco, I love the way your hair looks. Thank you. I brushed it and went like this. I didn't do a whole lot to get ready for tonight. I did put on a little bit of makeup, but as you can tell, I'm in sweats and got my coffee, totally relaxing. Um, it's now warm enough to be leaving. The doors open and things like that. Event horizons, haha, plan spontaneous trip. I know, right? I was trying to be spontaneous with it because I planned it within like 24, 48 hours. And then it was like, sometimes they're just things that take precedence. And when it comes to helping others out, that's definitely it. Mama Mode, have the chest pains been doing better? Yes, actually, they have. And I had stopped a medication. And so I'm not going to be on that further until I get checked out and they know what's causing that. But once I stopped the medication, it did seem like it did get better. So that's a good thing. Oh my gosh, on medically exciting news, I get my vaccine on Tuesday, which is super exciting. Um, yeah, like it will alleviate so much of worrying constantly about the grandbabies and myself and just I will feel much better knowing that I got the vaccine. And so I was planning on doing it, and I probably will do a live while I do it so that everybody can see it's no big deal. I'll keep you posted as how I feel, things like that. Um, oh, I know. Carla's Coalition friends, evening to you. Patrick, finally get to catch a live chat. Yes. I tried to do it earlier today. I was thinking to myself, I was like, because there's been like days that I wanted to come on and chat, but literally had not much to talk about. And so I had to calm my mind a little bit and then decide to come and chat anyway. I've been super busy, but there's not like anything exciting going on. Just kind of like the norm. The move, that's the exciting part that's coming up. And the fact that, you know, working in the sphere of displacement and housing and everything else, there are really big improvements being made. There's a lot of education that's happening. And I think the we're dispelling a lot of the myths and the stereotypes, and we're doing really good work. And so I'm super excited about that. But that will have to be more of a structured vlog. And I don't feel like thinking tonight. So I wanted to zone out, chat, and chill out. Lovey, good morning, love from Italy. Oh, hi from Seattle. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Trisha, congratulations on getting your vaccine. I got my second shot 2 weeks ago today, and I'm fine. Great, Trisha. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Carlos, yes, I am. I am moving. I am getting a place that's a little bigger, and that way I will have a little room for my grandbabies because they're over about three nights, 3 days a week, 3 nights and 3 days a week. And it's really important that we can kind of stick to a schedule. And right now they're when they're over, I just have them in the living room. And so it would just be better, since they're over so much, to have a small room that's set aside for their sleeping area. And the fact that I almost had my door kicked in. So there's that. But I'm turning the move into a positive, and I think that that's important. Doesn't need to be exciting. Just glad to hear chest pains are in check. Glad to hear you're okay. I am doing good. It's really difficult. I hate going to the doctor. I really do. I know I need to go, but I've been putting it off. So I did call them and they told me to try that. And so it did make a difference, but I am still going in and still getting checked. Um, Moving to a safer place, yes. And you love every minute, I bet. I do. um, let's see. I hope you love your new place. I think I will. I think I will. And it's on an upper level, so I'll still have a great view, which my view is really important to me, especially in spring and summer. I'll have a little space for the kids, a little den area that'll be good for them. Still have my own bedroom and still live in a great area, like cherry blossoms lining the streets. So, um, let's see. Beardy advocate. I'm good to hear things are improving for the displaced. We have waves of people coming into the city in Portland, and the weather is terrible. Um, the thing is the improvements are the reason I say they're fast is because things have been moving much quicker due to COVID and due to the fact that there are many, many, many more people that are facing being unhoused or experiencing homelessness, and a lot of people who are insecurely housed due to the pandemic. And so it is doubling, tripling our numbers. And so there has been, whereas I think a lot of it before was there was a lot of great work being done, and there's a lot of great people doing the work. But I think that for some of our leaders, it was more talking about it rather than implementing the things that are necessary to make sure that this is what I would classify as few and far between instead of the way it is. And so due to this, because it's affecting a much larger percentage of the population, we're doing more as far as leadership and government in recognizing the truth of the issue, which is societal issues, not necessarily a personal not a personal failing, but really the way everything is set up. So, Momo mode, refocus your mind on the good always. I'm really good at that. Let's see. Oh, already read that. Okay, that's what I like about you. You've always had such a positive. Thank you, Carlos. That's wise. The focus and the still going to the doctor. Yes. Ricky, my girlfriend's birthday is in 3 days. Tell her happy birthday. Web surfer guy. Hey, everything is good. Everything is good. I am spring and summer are some of my favorite times of the year. And so it's like it hit and the cold, it's still chilly, don't get me wrong, but you can smell it in the air. The cherry blossoms are blooming here. It just, everything looks so beautiful. And it's like this awakening from the cold, icky, overcast days into these beautiful, gorgeous ones. Carol, hello. Ricky, can't wait for this pandemic to be over. Well, well, this pandemic, yes. And I hope that it leads us to a larger understanding of how we are all connected in a world sense. But unfortunately, due to events such as climate change and others, more than likely because of the mutations of the coronaviruses as a whole, which also cause SARS and MERS, there will be another one. It's a matter of time. And so it's really just preparing our lives for what is now. And instead of thinking of things getting back to normal, just learning how to live in the here and now and really just I hope that we have a better understanding as well of what it means to be medically vulnerable and how we can protect people who are medically vulnerable. Because one of the things when the pandemic first came out, you hear a lot of people going, oh, it's just like the flu. And my whole point on that is for someone who's immunocompromised, the flu can kill you. There's a reason I have to get a flu vaccine every year. So the people that are running around thinking, oh, the flu's fine too, that no, cover your face. Cover your face. Quit spreading your flu. I don't care if it's coronavirus or flu germs or whatever it is. Quit spreading your germs everywhere. I don't like it shocked me that people were using that as an excuse to not mask up. um, let's see. The refocus is a tough skill to learn. You help me practice it. I don't know how it became such a thing with me or how I really developed it, but it's kind of something I've I've had for a long time where something will happen and it's almost like probably should be addressing the negative more, but I find that it works better for me if I put the negative in its place and recognize the greater good that actually surrounds. So, um, web surfer guys, I might order some outreach supplies this weekend for you. Is there anything in the list you need more than others? Whew, that's a hard one. We don't right now. It's starting to warm up, so it's not so hot on like the Mylar and all of that. I would say honestly, right now, of course, tents are always a big deal. But really, socks, underwear, clothing, food. Um, those are the huge ones for spring and summer. Um, outside of the necessity, which would be tents, which are shelter items. I am actually going to be doing an outreach. Me and Shelly actually are going to do it where we kind of go around and we're going to, it's kind of an information gathering outreach, but we will also be asking people what their needs are. And so I'm more acquainted with rough sleeping in a tent. And so a lot of times for people like in RVs or vehicles, I need to get their perspective on what makes their life easier because there may be things that I'm not thinking about. And so I changed the list to take off the Mylar and everything else. So everything else is pretty much set on there. Um, and that's really great. I appreciate it so much, truly. As a matter of fact, I need to put that outreach. When I get done here, I will go in the description and put the outreach list on there because I don't think I've been adding the lists. Actually, each one is a little different. Sometimes I only add like the stuff to support the channel. I think this one I put like the PayPal and everything to support the channel, but then underneath I put One Health Clinic organization information. Thank you so much. Also, I truly appreciate it. Um, the one thing I have to say, I was talking with somebody the other day about the pandemic, and I will say that it has evened the playing field for me. Having the injuries that I do, it makes it very difficult to leave my safe space. In other words, it is, I have to ready myself to leave the house, usually hours or days before. Even my eye appointment, Shelly kept saying, okay, you can do this. It's fine. And I know it sounds like I'm a child. I'm not a child, but it takes that preparation because leaving my door can sometimes cause a panic attack. And it's my daughter thinks it's agoraphobia, but it's not, and it's not that severe. I just sometimes need some time to really focus. But what I found with the pandemic is that everybody started doing things through Zoom. It wasn't required to leave and go to a boardroom to have a meeting. So most of the meetings, because the meetings and stuff like that were like really hard because like, okay, now I gotta make sure that my hair is not a mess. Now I gotta make sure that my clothing is on point. Now I have to gather all the things that I might need and then get on transit. Now I have a vehicle too. Got that in the pandemic. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. But it kind of even the playing field for a lot of us that have disabilities that affect our ability to function, I guess, in what was considered the normal world. And I know I'm not alone in that. But I guess I would hope that what the takeaway from everything when things start, when this particular pandemic starts easing and more people are vaccinated and things like that. I hope that what we take away from this is an understanding of of neurodiversion, and that not everybody is on the same level, or we're on the same playing field, but not everybody is at that same point. So, um, yeah, I just hope that we understand that you don't have to do all that to have a meaningful impact. You don't have to go. I can actually go to way more meetings now and have a bigger impact now that it's all done through online and Zoom than I did having to run a bunch of places. That was just, it was so inefficient. So I'm hoping we keep that. I do. I do. Um, let's see. Ricky, I'll keep that in mind. Carol, I got a new phone and don't have your email address anymore. Oh, I can actually put my email address on there. And actually, my email address, I don't mind giving it out because it is my work and everything email. And I can always, if anybody gets crazy, I can always shut it down and just block it. So email doesn't bother me. But my email address is richer, .amanda@gmail.com. And I absolutely welcome emails, especially from those who would like to participate in outreach and learn about missions that I support. So, and I'm going to put a quick plug in here for One Health. If anyone here is in the medical field, nurses, doctors, whoever, and or veterinary vet assistants, whatever, please learn about the One Health Clinic and learn how you can get involved. We can truly, truly use your expertise. Thank you. Okay, so back to everything else. Let's see. Mama, sneeze, caught into your elbow, please, not the hand, right? What size socks? I usually go, okay, I find that for women's socks, I do a 5 to 9, right? Because that catches the majority of feet. And like, even with my feet, I could wear them. For men's, I pretty much do that as well. But I find that sometimes tube socks, because we have people with really big feet, right? Like Gypsy has like, I think a size 13. And so sometimes getting an order of those is really helpful. I will say that for women, sports bras, okay, that is, underwear and sports bras are a necessity that are not given very often and are important. You know, it's it's important to self-esteem. It's important to a lot. So definitely, those things. Let's see. RV life. There's stuff that one paints onto the roof to seal it, repair leaks. Oh, yes. Okay, good idea. I didn't even think about that. So leak repair stuff. Oh, right. I will look that up on Amazon too and see if I can add it to the outreach list. The playing field comment both went. Not everyone is outfielder, right? You're welcome, Carol. Hi, Vicus. If I mispronounce it, please understand. I do my best, and I try. Tina, are you getting a new place soon? Yes. I hope we keep Zoom too. It reduces the stress of running around, especially with mobility issues. Absolutely, right? That is a huge deal. It is. To say that it just really offered opportunities to, I know not just myself, but others who also have some issues. So, hi, Amanda Carey in Spokane. Hi from Seattle. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on in my life. Getting ready for everything. Oh my gosh. So, so I saw this thing and I didn't make it yet, and I'm going to make it for the vlog, but I saw this thing and I know Mama Mode, you're really going to appreciate this. And it was bread, but you color like the two parts of the bread, and the bread inside had like a heart, right? And so I tried doing like the red heart with the bread outside, and it ended up the way it rose. It was just like a red line with like a little lump. but it didn't work out. But Shelly had a great idea. So we're going to make this with kids, tie-dye bread. We are going to make tie-dye bread, and we are going to have some hippie French toast, and it will be great. But yeah, so there's some exciting things in the works on that one. Super looking forward to getting my new place. And also taking some video and some pictures. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, also, and I didn't put it on the thing, but I started a TikTok. um, Vicky, who I work with, was like, "You're adorable." It's good for a lot of stuff. Like, it's great for advertising, it's great for business, it's great for education. Like, I'm all about finding new ways to engage. So I did start one. The only thing I have on it now is a One Health advertisement, because we are having our clinics now once a week. And so I was super excited and starting kind of on that one. And it's always a good note to start on when you're starting with an organization that does amazing work. So I want hippie French bread. I know, right? It's going to be great. And I will take pictures, you guys. What I was going to say is definitely follow me on Instagram. Those are where the pictures usually end up. And I am also starting for YouTube a membership channel. So I will be getting things that I don't share on other platforms and putting them up for your viewing if you are a member. So, and there's different levels. Let's see, Mama Mode. There's a company that gives free bras to shelters. Really? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would so love that, because that would be super awesome. I know Bombas socks. If you buy Bombas, like, they give a pair for a pair, I believe. And I know Seattle Homeless Outreach gets a lot from them. And so that's a good one. Hi, Cat Meow. Let's see. I'll try the link. Love the tie-dye bread family fun night, right? It will be. Duff makes a tie-dye cake batter. I saw that. I saw Duff's, his creations. Like, he's pricey, so I don't buy a lot of stuff. I usually try to do it myself, but I've definitely watched him, and he's really super awesome. Let's see. Donald, hi. I'm doing great. Miss you. Well, thank you. Mama Mode. Noodle Doodles has a TikTok. She'll follow you. Yay! And I will follow you back. We'll be TikTok friends too. I'm not sure what to do with it yet. I'm still learning. And of course, I don't know what it is about a new platform that is a little nerve-wracking, but I think it's going to be fun. It'll be awesome. But anyway, guys, that's kind of all my updates. I definitely want to do a vlog when I take me and Rowan's little mini road trip, and show you all how beautiful spring is in this area. I am just like I'm in awe every spring. Every spring in the Pacific Northwest just makes my heart just, oh. Let's see. What's my TikTok address? I am not sure. Let me see. I'm looking it up. I should have had that information handy. Oh, okay. Oh, Manda Richer. I made it easy. Mandarricher. Manda Richer. Remember me when you have 1 million followers. Sergio, hello. And Noodles totally cheated at you following you. Yay! What's your TikTok? It's the best time of year. It is Event Horizon. It is so gorgeous. And actually, if I'm Event Horizon, I believe you're over in the Tri-Cities area, and there is a waterfall that I want to go see out in that area, and I am super excited. It's called, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I think it's called Palouse. Let's see. Sergio, what are your job actually? Okay, I'm an independent contractor community liaison for the Department of Neighborhood City of Seattle. I am a displacement consultant for One Health Clinic through UW One Health Research. I am a displacement consultant for Being. I am an advocate for Homeless Alliance for All. I also, under Being, do outreach and education. And that's enough for now. I'm also a painter and a photographer. I'm also a part-time photographer for the One Health Clinic as well. I think that's a well enough, like that's a good beginner list of what I do. And those are my actual job titles and jobs. Everything else is of course out there. Oh, and I'm a grandmother. I am a grandma. I am best grandma ever to my grandbabies. Oh my God, I cannot even believe I forgot the most important job that I have. And dog mom. I am dog mom. I'm Rowan mom. Springtime it is. It's banned in India. Oh, Mama Mo cheered. Event. Yeah, come on. Yep. So check close. Yep. And kept me out in Cali. This in the spring, there's plum trees everywhere, and you can go out and pick them. Oh, that's so nice. We have plums as well, and there's a lot of we have fruit trees planted along the city sidewalks, and we have these things called food forests. So, like over in some of our parks, we'll have food forests where people can go and they can grow things, they can pick it, and you can get it for free. I used to visit them when I was unhoused. We go along and pick fruit that when we were hungry. Let's see. Following you on TikTok. Thank you. Love from Santa Barbara, California. Keep up the thank you, Marco. Seattle, Judy. Just in time to say hi. Hi, Seattle, Judy. It's nice to see you on here. I am well. Okay, new tent should be on the way sometime next week. That is so grateful. So grateful. And I will make sure it goes to somebody who cat meow. That's a cool concept. All right, guys. Wishing you the best. And I will be back on in a couple days. And I'm not sure if it will be because of a spontaneous road trip or doing something with the grandbabies, but I will see you in a couple days. Okay. One more cities need food forests. It's wonderful. Okay. I know I'm closing out, but I just want to make another comment about if you look up in Seattle, we have a thing in there called community pea patches. Community. And the reason I'm sharing this is because it is, you can look it up online, just type in Seattle Community Pea Patch. And that's the letter P hyphen patch. And they have a really good dynamic and way of doing that. And so it's a good model, I think, for other places as well. And the food forest, you can just type in Seattle food forest, and Beacon Health food forest is awesome. And also the city just actually has just fruit trees planted, there's a house and the sidewalk and then there's the external property. Well, that's the city's property and they maintain fruit trees. So it's super exciting. Let's see. Have a great night. Thank you. All right, guys, take care and I will see you later. And thank you for your company.